Hello everybody, Ian Robson here. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Ian. Oh, Spud, we're missing the ladder this time. Just out of focus over there this time. Spud Boy mentioned that he loves the paint-caked ladder in the background. It is delightful, I have to admit that, yeah, so. Anyways, last night we got snow. It's November the 10th today. We got snow last night. Went from like +7 degrees C to -12 degrees C. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. It went below freezing, let's say that. So that was kind of a surprise. So like, as I was driving home, it was raining. I stopped off with my in-laws to say hello and have dinner. And then when I left my in-laws, it was snowing basically. And then I went to the mall for a quick sec to grab something from Telus, a wire basically for a phone. And then my car was covered in snow, which was kind of surprising actually. So anyways, the reason why I had to go to Telus to get a charger for my phone is they gave me a work phone and it's an Apple phone, and I don't own any Apple products, so they didn't give me a cord for some reason either, so I had to go buy a cord. So that was a bit bizarre, but I got a nice one that's got like a special like weighted ball on it, so it doesn't move around at all. So it's pretty slick actually. But going from I still have my old Nexus 4, so when I took a picture for the very first time with that iPhone 6, I was like, that's depressing. That's such a better picture than I can take with my phone. Well, that's what you get, you know, it's like what, 5-6 years newer, I guess. So all the technology associated with cell phones and cameras and whatnot have improved well, infinitely in comparison, it seems like. Ah, well, that's technology for you. In other news, I finally started to play a little bit more of Gold Rush, the game. Actually, I'm enjoying that game. I like the demo, and now that they've expanded it even more, with like the conveyor belts and the bigger excavators, bulldozers, front loaders, and some of the other stuff that I don't even know what's out there yet, it's kind of exciting. It's like you have that kind of feel of progression. I don't know, when I played the other day, I got like a 40-ounce nugget, which I think everyone does, I want to say, just because the way they did it, because they make you do a little bit of panning, and then it's like, okay, time to move on. So I don't know, once you reach like, you know, 0.6 of an ounce, they give you an extra, you know, 40 ounces of gold, then you can buy some bigger stuff. I guess because they don't want you to stick around digging with a shovel forever, so, which I appreciate. So it's kind of interesting. I like the way we've done it so far. I like the pre-alpha, and the game well, post-alpha, I guess this would be, is still really good actually. I'm still able to do it, still able to play the game with only 8 GB of RAM. It's not smooth. When you're traveling around zones, that's when you really notice the RAM difference. But other than that, it's actually not too bad. But when I'm loading through different zones, that's where I notice it the most, because there's a lot of stuff going on in the background, because they have to load all the trees and whatnot, any moving parts. When you go into one of the new areas where you can dig, they have to load all of the all the ground and how it was left the last time we were there, stuff like that. So there's a lot to load in that context. Also, New Mexico DLC is out yesterday. I have not picked it up yet. I'm going to do it right now this morning before I forget about it for the second or third time now. But I'm going to do that right now. Well, this morning I should say, so I can probably do a little bit of that this weekend. And what was the other thing? I guess, and Farm Sim DLC is coming out in 5 days. What day will that be? That will be next Wednesday will be when it comes out, so that's going to be exciting as well. So as I mentioned before, that's going to go on the server as fast as I can put it on the server basically. So we'll switch from Nagsy Valley, which we've been on for months I think now. Everyone's still enjoying it. It's still a great map, that's why you still play on it. But it'll be nice to have a little bit of a change, a little bit of some differences there, so that'll be good. So that'll be on the server as well. Yeah, that's kind of the neat thing about that. And what was the other thing that came out? I feel like there's one other thing came out. Oh yes, and I saw one of the developers I deal with brought my attention to a specific game called Ultimate Fishing Simulator, which actually looks pretty good because they have boats already. You have sea fishing, so freshwater, saltwater fishing. You know, different things. Now, Fishing Planet has boats they added, but that's like I think it's like a $30 DLC for kayaks. So I haven't picked that one up because I only bought one DLC for Fishing Planet, and it was the Christmas DLC, and it was amazing at that time. So But Fishing Planet's been doing a good job. I haven't played in a little while, but Ultimate Fishing Simulator looked like the water looked spectacular, and it's got to look really good for a fishing game. So the fish models look okay too. They're not. It was it's a pre-alpha thing right now, so that's the reason why it's not perfect, but it still looked pretty decent in terms of the gameplay video that I saw. So, and another game that I also have is Tower Pro 3D that I need to do a video about. I meant to do a video about it last week, but just time. It's all about time right now. What video can I do? How fast can I upload it? That's what I'm running into sometimes, because there's only so fast. I can only upload a video so fast, and I can only upload so many videos in a night before it gets crazy. I can do like maybe 2 small videos, and also right now I'm working on the official Courseplate Tutorial series, and I should probably release some of those this weekend as well. That's a bit different. It's the difference between that series, the official series, and my series is the fact that all the videos that will be published about Courseplay will be vetted by the Courseplay guys. So if there's something specific that I missed that needs to be mentioned, or some specific detail, they know how all the code works in that case. So they'll be able to tell me, well, you need to make sure you say this. So that's how it works. Because the way I did it was I just did it the way I would normally do it, but I kind of left out some of the details that sometimes creates problems for people in the future. So like, for example, with a transport course, like having to make sure the loading points in between the first and last waypoint, stuff like that. I didn't realize it was a big deal until they said something about it, basically. So yeah, that will be the other thing that's coming out hopefully next week. So I guess this weekend I know what I'm doing already, is recording videos, which is okay. Yeah, my dad's out of town right now, so he's out of town this weekend, I think, so it should be okay. Be able to get some work done, which would be nice. Although my commute this morning is going to be a bit bizarre, well, a bit interesting considering we got snow. I don't know what the roads are like yet, but I can see there's snow. And it did, normally when you get snow, it just kind of drops the very first time and then goes away. The snow, it stayed. Yeah, it didn't go away. So, anyways. Oh, goodness. What else? What else has happened so far? I think that's it, basically, in terms of video games, I think. But yeah, going back to Gold Rush, I'm actually, like I said, I'm enjoying that game. It's been pretty neat to mess around with. Some people have liked it, some people haven't liked it. That's okay. Everyone's gonna have different opinions about that kind of stuff, so I'm okay with that. But I'm enjoying it thus far, so yeah. Even the shoveling wasn't too bad, because I guess I found that nugget, so now I'm moving up to the machines and whatnot, which is a lot of fun. So if I hadn't found that, then it might have been a little bit of a slow grind before I was able to afford anything. Like getting 1 ounce of gold with a shovel is like, it feels like it takes a while. Yeah, a long time, but I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It felt like it took a long time when I was recording it, because I didn't have very much time. So I was like, oh gosh, I want to try and get that 1 ounce of gold so I can make some money. But the weird thing they have in that game is they have, like, you can either sell the ore or sell the bar. I'm not sure which way it's better. So if you've played Gold Rush before and you know the answer to that question, let me know in the comments below which one's better to do. Is it better to sell the bars or to sell the ore? Because there's a processing time associated with making bars, and there's a cost associated with making bars as well. So I don't know which one's better. It looked like gold bars were better, but they just give you one giant gold bar when you go to the blacksmith. So I got a 26 ounce gold bar, and they're like, here's their giant bar of gold. So anyways, but I'll be curious to see. They actually added these humongous conveyor belts too, and I'm like, ooh, that could be interesting. So it'll be neat once I finally get there. I know I'm behind the game, but I don't care. I just, didn't have enough time, basically. Well, I did have time, but I did some other things. My wife was in town for a bit, and so we had family activities. And then what else was there? That was basically it. The last weekend, at least. Otherwise, I probably would have played it a bit more. Yep. And with that, folks, my name's Iain Robson. I hope you enjoyed. If you like what you saw, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more coffee with you. And as always, enjoy the coffee. That's darn good.